Okay. Okay. Oh, thought I was missing something. Hold on. Hold on. You guys have no idea how much I was scrambling to get stuff set up. Like, oh boy, it was down to a few seconds. I got everything ready when I was gonna go live in a few seconds. That's how bad it was. Oh boy, I had moved my model. Gotta move it back. Soon as the BTube Studio pop-ups are done. You have an idea? Hello? There I am. I bet you totally forgot and ran around like a chicken with your head cut off. It very much felt like I was a chicken with my head cut off, to be honest. Because I woke up and I was like, okay, I have a few hours to get things set up. But the things that needed to get set up, it took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And then there was only a few seconds left and but hello. And hello YouTube, if it's working. I hope that YouTube is working. If there's anybody watching who could check the YouTube and maybe leave a message in chat. Oh, and Tanner, when you said AIDS, when you meant ads, it made me think of have you ever watched Red Letter Media, Tanner? I very, very highly recommend Red Letter Media. I'll check it right quick. Thank you so much. Red Letter Media. Hold on. Let me type the name in chat. Red Letter Media. Oh, thank you for the stream streak. Thank you for the streaking. Make sure you don't get arrested. But yeah, with Red Letter Media, there's one member in Red Letter Media, how he sometimes goes, AIDS! But in like a high-pitched voice. It's like, AIDS! That's what I thought of when I... Ooh. Speaking of streaking, first streak. Thank you so much for testing the YouTubes. Excuse me, so that's your YouTube name, huh? Or is that you, Tanner? Or is this someone else who popped in? Either way, thank you. It works? Okay. Good. That is awesome! Okay. Whew. Okay, I can relax now. Now I can finally relax a little bit. Now that, well, hold on. My sleeve is cutting in a little bit. There we are. There we are. My stream was cutting out. My sleeve was cutting out a little bit. Oh yeah, that was a half-assed YouTube name I made a long time ago. Ah, gotcha. Didn't we all do that? Didn't we all do that at one point? Jazzcat, how's it going? So happy to see you here, my dude. I hope that you're doing well. I'm sorry that I missed your stream. I did see that you went live, but I was busy with certain stuff and then I went to bed. But I hope that it was a good stream, though. I legit slapped my keyboard and decided that was my name. Isn't that the best way to do it? But thank you, Jazzcat and Tanner. Thank you both for being here. Yeah, I think one reason why I was so scatterbrained is because, I did post about in the Discord. There was a house fire. Our house almost burned down. Good to see you, man. Good to see you too, my dude. Good to see ya. But yeah, my dad had... Oh shit, yeah. My dad had turned the stove top on. And then he let the dogs out, but one of our dogs escaped. So he was scrambling to get our dog back, and then when he got back, a fire had broken out. And this is funny. So there was a fire on the stovetop, right? And so we're like, oh, well, I was asleep. That's another thing. I was asleep during this whole thing. They woke me up to let me know what happened. So, there was a fire, right? And so my dad's like, okay, fire extinguisher. He goes to get the fire extinguisher. You know what? The fire extinguisher was dead. The fire extinguisher was dead. And so mom and dad are like, okay, fire blanket. We have a fire blanket. We threw sorry, I say we, but it was they. Don't feel bad. I'm still mad and kind of distracted from work yesterday. Aww. I'm sorry about that. I hope that things at work improve soon. Who the fuck has a fire blanket? It's a blanket that's supposed to, you put it on a fire and then it's supposed to suffocate it. You know. So they threw the fire blanket on the fire, but it only covered some of the fire because it turns out our fire blanket was really small. So they're like, okay, we got most of the flames, but some are peeking out from the corners, from the sides. And so then he sprayed water on the bits that escaped, and then it was fine. It's not a workplace issue. I'm Popo, so it's calls we deal with sometimes. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Work-related, even if it's not workplace, stress. Stress that has to do with work is not fun. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Tanner. But yeah, so, our stove is completely cooked. We threw it out. Gonna get a new one. And some of the wall is scorched. There was smoke. Some surface areas in the house, even in different rooms, have, like, smoke stains. Really crazy. It's the first time that's ever happened. Us having, like, a legit fire. Pretty wild. So yeah. So that happened. And I've been trying to get more sleep. But, insomnia. Insomnia do what it do. And why do I feel so stuffed up? That's weird. I do hope that all you guys are doing well, though. I do really hope that you guys are doing good. Or, if you're not doing good, that your day improves. Have you tried math? It'll keep you awake. No! At first, I read that as math. And I was like, math will keep me awake? Oh! There's, I posted some of his shorts in the Discord. A guy who was a paramedic and is now a firefighter, I think. And he does videos of, real things that he's witnessed as a paramedic. And some of the stories are really wild. And there was one, how at one point they were at a guy's house and they were chasing him around. He was naked and acting weird. And while one of them was chasing him down, his coworkers were like, what do you think he's on? Is it meth? No, not enough talking. And they're like trying to break down what drugs he took. And then one of them is like, hey, do you see wolves chasing you? And the guy goes, you see them too? Postdaggers usually do FF and paramedic, but not EMT. Oh, the bald guy? Yeah! I freaking love his videos. His videos are funny, yeah. How he acts out every single character. One of my favorites is how they were delivering a baby. They were like at a lady's apartment, and they were delivering the baby, and as they were delivering it, they're legit too. This shit I've seen too. Yeah, real life is crazier than fiction. And then a guy walks in, and he's looking like, what? And the paramedics are like, don't worry, the baby will be fine, just hold on. And then the baby is birthed, and they're like, yay, you're a happy father, congratulations. And he's like, yeah, but the thing is that I just got back from college, and I've been gone for half a year. It's like, whoops. I have a fire, sorry, my hands were full for a moment there. Oh no! Do you see the demons in the corner? No. Story? My hands are full at the moment there. Bruh. Okay, so with me finally streaming on YouTube, I wanted to kind of do a fresh start. So, and also, I was panicking there for a minute. Fires are sweeping the nation. Some invisible force is causing numerous house fires. Fire story, gotcha. Thank you for explaining that. And I had remembered one of the reasons why I started streaming is just that time of year in Cali. One of the reasons why I started streaming, this is a small reason, but one reason is because I wanted to get through my Steam games, my Steam library. And I have not been doing a good job of that. I had a housemate who was cooking chips, and the oil caught on fire. No! I have an actual question streamer about the Steam quest. Feel free to ask me any question you like. I don't know why, but my nose is so stuffy. I may put it on a BRB screen while I blow my nose. This is a little silly. I'll give you all one guess as to how she tried to put the fire out. I'm guessing she tried water, which is a big no-no. If it is oil, then yeah. Oil, grease. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, actually, Jazz Cat, with that guy I was talking about, it exploded, yeah. With the dude I mentioned, the firefighter, paramedic guy, kitchen kaboom! Oh wow. There was one time you walked in on these two guys, how something like that happened, how it was an oil fire, and the one guy threw water on it, and then the fire got bigger, and then you know what he tried to do next to try to put down the fire? He tried to throw flour. He tried to throw flour on it. In an effort to complete the quest, would you be willing to give the game to play frequently along break? Complete the quest. Would you be willing to give the game to play frequently along break? Yeah, with Uma Musume, I am gonna be taking a break from streaming it after we finish, Rice Shower Story, because I stopped in the middle of it, which won't take too long. We'll probably be able to do it next stream. And then I am gonna be putting aside games that I can't, like, finish, per se. Fun fact, powdered coffee cream is flammable. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna be right back. I just gotta blow my nose real quick, because I am, like, so freaking stuffy, and I have no freaking idea why. So I will be right back! Hold on! Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't think it helped too much, but... Ah, man. Hope I'm not getting sick or something. My therapist did say he was over his cold. So I did shake his hand today, because I always shake his hand. Hopefully he didn't have, like, remnants of his cold. If you can make a dust of it in the air, it'll light the fuck up. I think we need to hold on to each other, Tanner. I'll hold you from the waist down. You hold it up there. Do you want to hear streamer's sinuses? No! It's still there a little bit. Blah, blah. But of course, my nose does get very clogged up very easily. So, anywho's... So sorry. I'm so sorry that oh no's. Yeah. I'm really sorry that I still haven't finished still haven't fixed that redeem just yet. So let's see here. Burp, 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 burp. I'm pulling up the game. I haven't pulled up the game yet, which I probably should have. Make the screen smaller. Okay. Oh, it's broke? Oops, oh well. Game capture. There it is. 500 up. Ain't shit. But still. Alrighty, guys. We're gonna be playing a visual novel. After I get it fitted. It may not fit perfectly. I've seen this hentai. I do not think that it's hentai. But yeah, this is actually free to play. So if you guys want to play it as well, it is completely free. Don't need to pay anything. Just try to get this set up a little bit. So. Sorry, I'm just like adjusting some things. Girl on the right is a farmer. Girl on the left is a goth mommy. We shall see. We shall see. And they're sisters. Incest. Hear it. Oh, that's good. That's good that they already have it set up so that the music is the lowest. That's canon now. Okay. I'm thinking this is probably short. I'm thinking this is probably a short one. One-chan! What are you doing, One-chan? Alrighty. And also, I can't see my model. I can usually see my model on the screen, but because of how this is set up, I can't see myself. So if my model starts acting weird, do let me know so I can check it. Alrighty. Let me see if I can play this with the controller. Okay. I must admit, this town is a little too photogenic. It makes me nervous. But I'm also nervous because I'm starting a new job today. That's a good reason to be nervous. It's okay, One-chan. We're both girls, so it's fine. Oh, cool. I can play with the controller. That train of thoughts quickly derails. Oh, train of thought derails. Gotcha. To why I'm starting a new job and how I got to this quaint town of just a little over 10,000 people. Why I came here in the first place and what pushed me to do this. And I may have read too much Yuri. Same. All of the Yuri. I'm unraveling before I even set foot inside my new work location, huh? Hentai! That tracks. The store before me, Fujimura Books, is just as aesthetically pleasing as the rest of the strip here, with cute little potted plants outside and a name sign that might need an update. Hentai is the best. Tentacles, oh no. Filling my lungs with the crisp air, I take pride in the fact that my hand doesn't shake when I open the front door. Everything's better with tentacles. Help me on the chat, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the tentacles. Stepping inside, I give the woman behind the counter a polite smile. Good morning, Miss Fujimura.
Ah, you're punctual. Good.
Oh, it's voiced. I didn't know that. Do let me know if the voice sound is good or if I do need to turn it up or down.
You can mind the counter here. Everything has a barcode and is tagged. Lunch break is at 11. Shop closes at 5.
Gotcha.
If you have questions, I'll be at the back.
I blink as my new boss, Akemi Fujimura, just stands up and leaves the counter. Voices are a little quiet. Ah, gotcha. Okay, that's turned up all the way. So therefore, I will have to do it from within OBS. Okay, when they talk again, do let me know. Oh, she's a bookworm. Yeah, seems like. She's anime Velma. She would have to have, like, red hair to be Velma, right? Red or brown.
If you have questions, I'll be at the back.
That's my fetish. How did that sound, guys? Did that sound okay? I blink as my new boss just stands up and leaves the counter. Was that really all the introductions I was gonna get? Still a bit quiet? Okay. I'm turning it up pretty loud. Okay, hopefully that'll work. Feeling somewhat helpless, I look around the empty shop that looks far too much like a school library. To say that I am baffled would be an understatement. Try again, I distracted. This is alright, right? Though Akemi looks professional and pretty cute. Oh boy. I'm getting doubtful about her abilities to run this business. I wonder if the game is ever gonna say for a he or she, because I want it to be a she because I want Yuri. Who the hell would drop a whole shop to a stranger and just disappear to the back? That is a good point. Is she being overly confident in me or just plain naive? What if I was a shady character and stole everything in the register? Wait, shouldn't I be happy that she trusts me with this job so early on? I just got an ad for Sisterly Bliss. Don't let mom find out I blame this stream. This means I must have a trustworthy face, right? No, AJ Gelato, focus. AIDS! Though I say that out loud, and feel ridiculous after that. I immediately want to follow with the... On what? Fujimura Books is a very quiet store. Their nerves are getting to me. This is, after all, my very first summer job in my 21 years of life. I wish I was 21 again. That would be nice. I miss being in my 20s. Less back pain. I'm definitely getting Yuri vibes, yeah. When the weather turned hotter in the past, it just meant more cram school for me. After all, I was supposed to get into a prestigious university, major in something important, sounding and get a steady, high-paying career. Or at least that was what my parents wanted of me. Streamer confirmed 69 years old. Nice. Well, being a clerk isn't too bad. I suck in a deep breath and rely on the store's silence to soothe my initial panic. I do really like my library. My library is really nice. I don't know if we have a bookstore in the area. This is fine. Fewer instructions make the job easier. A quiet shop means I get more breathing room. My salary is by the hour, so it's unaffected by how many items I sell. I don't miss my 20s. I didn't start to get my mental health in order until my mid-30s. That's fair. Yeah, that is something that I don't want back from my 20s, because in my 20s, my mental health was I'm a lot better now than I was. But I do not like having this back pain, though. I wish I was nimble again. For a decision so spontaneous, this might not turn out to be so bad after all. Of course, as soon as I calm down, something happens to pick up my heart rate again. More specifically, a customer comes in. Can I recommend blowing through this till character talks? So we can adjust the volumes? Oh, gotcha. Well, someone just walked in, so we'll probably hear a voice in a moment.
Hey, Akemi! They have a new kind of beans that you've got to try!
How is that, guys? Was that voice okay? That's good? She good? Nice! Good, 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 good. Thank you so much, guys. I had to turn the volume up, like, all the way. But we got it, we got it. I thought that was you talking. That's funny.
Oh! You're not Akemi.
Nah, I ain't. A foreigner? A regular too, it seems. Here in this sleepy mountain town? Or is this my boss's friend and I'm just being terribly rude for staring wide-eyed at her? Excuse me. She knows who Akemi is, so I think it would be safe to let her know. Ah, Akemi is at the back of the office if you're looking for her.
Thanks! How come you gave away her location so easily? What if I'm some sort of creep here to harass her? Or worse, a jealous woman seeking vengeance against her?
I think we got a romance, Akemi. Stunned before the stranger's rapid-fire string of words, I have reverted back to gawking at her again. It's by a small miracle that I remember what she was hollering before stepping inside. My eye twitches. You're messing with me, aren't you?
Who? Me? I'd never! Fine.
Shouldn't have told this girl where Akemi was.
Sorry. Seeing such a fresh face, I couldn't help myself. The name is Sayuri. New to town, aren't ya?
I give her offering hand a skeptical look before giving it a cautious shake. I'm AJ Gelato, and yeah, just started here today.
Oh wow! Real spankin' new, huh?
Spankin' new. Like when a baby is born and you spank him on the bottom. That new.
I suppose I should say, welcome to the town of Mizuchi.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Which girl are you leaning more towards so far? Bookworm girl or midriff girl? Fresh face? She was the type of senior in high school to chase freshmen. Spanking? Hentai confirmed. Thank you.
Nice to see Akemi finally decided to hire some help. I hope she'll finally take breaks now.
Has she been running the shop by herself all this time? Velma? Haha, gotcha. Bookworm girl is obviously the superior choice. She a freak in the sheets! 100%. Oh boy.
For as long as I've known her, yeah. Though I haven't known her for that long. I moved here like 3 months ago.
What? That's barely any time at all. Why did you make it sound like you've known her all your life?
Sometimes you just have that kind of connection with someone that transcends time, you know?
Bro beat. Bro bolt? Beat bolt bolt beat bolt butt. Freak in the sheets, nerd in the streets. Uh-huh.
Anyhow, I'ma go and take this delicious cup of coffee to Akemi now. You do your best, newbie.
Thank you. Shaking my head, I watch as Sayuri marches down the aisles confidently, only to bring herself to a screeching halt and turn around. She doesn't even know where the back room is, does she? The back room is...
Hey, if you have time after work, want me to give you a tour around town?
Ooh. Ew. Trust us, AJ. We speak from experience. I'll trust you guys. I'll trust you guys since I have none. Huh? What? I mean, pardon?
A tour of town. You down?
Disregarding my shocked look, she barrels on.
I know you might think there's not a lot to see here, but this place has a lot of hidden charms.
I do like her little cat mouth going on. That's cute.
What say you?
This girl really enjoys shocking me, huh? Though I can't deny that I'm intrigued. I haven't been here for long. Between the fumbles of getting myself a place and a job to support said place, sightseeing is the last thing I have in mind. Had on mind. She is cute, but I can't match her energy. I'm gonna say no because I only just met her. I don't know what kind of a person she is. Like, even if she knows my boss, they could both be freaks for all I know. I open my mouth to speak, but then hesitate and clear my throat. I don't think that's a good idea. Today really is my first day, and I'm still trying to get used to it. Used to, well, everything. So, thank you for offering, but I have to decline.
No worries. Just thought I'd offer. I'll be out of your hair now. Have a good day.
Oh, like, there was one VTuber. How she said, she could make friends with anyone. Like, they were in an airplane, and her friend sat next to someone and just started chatting up this stranger, and they became, like, friends right there and then. And the friend is like, hey, you should try to make friends like that. Bye-bye, don't come back. And so the VTuber, they were at the grocery store and went up to an old lady and in the waiting aisle and like asked her a friendly question, and the old lady just went, heh, walked away. Not all of us are very good at chit-chatting and making friends. Thanks, you too. As Sayuri finally disappears into the shop, I let out a breath I never realized I'd been holding in. She seems like a nice girl, but that offer just came out of nowhere. I used to always talk to old ladies. Y'all tried to make friends? Gross, why? Not me! Coming to Mizuchi alone and struggling with figuring out what I need to do, what I have to do, what I want to do. I just need a little me time to wind down. Meeting new people makes me anxious. Yeah, even more so if I'm suddenly thrust into situations I can't handle. 100%. I cannot handle being around strangers. I could practically hear my little sister's nagging voice in my head, but I'm quite adept at ignoring her. I used to go to work mid-morning, so the bus was always full of older folks. Gotcha. Besides, I wasn't lying when I said I need to get used to things around the shop. Seriously, who'd really drop their own shop into a stranger's hands like that? How am I supposed to handle someone as high energy as Sayuri when I can't even figure out my stingy-worded boss? Much to my surprise, Sayuri doesn't stay at the back for long. Though this time she doesn't stop by for a chat. Just waves at me and she passes by. Other than her, there are no other notable customers throughout the day. It's quiet throughout the day, though foot traffic does pick up closer to 5. I work nights, less people to deal with. Yeah, if I ever get, like, a job, then I would probably want it to be at night. I don't want to deal with people. Which makes it strange since the since the shop closes basically during rush hour, whatever that means in a town as small as Mizuchi. I wonder if Mizuchi is an actual, like, Japanese word for something. Looking at the first crowd of the day, I helplessly scratch my head. Am I supposed to herd everyone out right now?
You haven't closed the shop yet?
Where the hell did she pop out from? I used to work 4 days a week, from 12 to 11. Gotcha. Desperately holding onto my composure, I force out a smile. There are a lot of people here right now, so...
The shop operates from 9 to 5. Please make preparations to close it at 4:30 next time.
Oh. Sorry? Huh? Right. Anxiously, I follow my boss's lead and let on my most apologetic smile to the customers. People are inconvenienced to say the least, but luckily nobody puts up much of a fuss. Doesn't mean I don't feel guilty, though. I'm so sorry. Please come again.
That's the last of them. I'm going to lock up now.
Right. There's more talking than trying to figure out what one wants for dinner. Still flustered, I watch in an almost trance-like state as Akemi shuts the door. Pardon me, but why do you operate the shop within office hours? I've always had social anxiety, but the more isolated I become, the worse it feels. Yeah, I can see that. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. I'm just curious. Most shops that aren't eateries usually operate until 7 or 8 p.m. to accommodate the rush of people leaving work or school. It's summer right now, so I don't expect many students to visit around them, but still.
That's just how it's always been.
Gotcha. I do like the subtle head movement in the animation. How, like, she kind of looks to the side, and when she looks back straight on, then the head moves along with it. That's really nice. Right. How long has the shop been open for?
63 years this year.
Oh, wow. Whoa, that's impressive. So I would talk to people at the bus stop? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. A store that's been open for almost half a century must have a lot of history behind it. I've never thought I'd actually be working for one like this. Step on me, Velma! Did you purchase the place, or is it family-owned? Akemi looks super young to have purchased a whole store by herself. But if she really did, then more power to her.
My grandparents were the previous owners.
Ah, so she must have inherited the place then. Still, to be able to run a shop by herself like this is impressive. Akemi doesn't look that much older than me, yet she really is well put together, huh? Some people are just built different.
How long are you going to follow me?
I mean, there's some 18-year-olds that have the mindset of, like, running, like... what's the word for it? Not companies, is the word enterprise? How, like, they just really have that business mindset. She really is well put together. Excuse me. If you know what I mean, oh my. Gotta get back to cleaning and cooking. Gonna have to lurk. Alrighty, Tanner, thank you so much. Thank you for the lurk, and thank you so much for checking out the YouTube stream. Take care. Yeah, take care, Tanner. Thank you so much. Good luck with the cooking and the cleaning. I hope the food turns out super tasty, and thank you again. Excuse me. Hold on. There we are. Have a good one, Tanner. Thank you so much. Huh? Without realizing, I've been following Akemi all this time after she finished closing up. How do you just do that? If it burns, I'm blaming you, by the way. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. I was just curious about the store, so I kept asking questions, and... Oh, he's been talking to her this whole time. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I thought he was, like, silently following her. I take a few jittery steps backwards, fluttered beyond imagination. Please don't fire me, Akemi! She watches me with a completely indiscernible expression, making me sweat bullets. Anyhow, I'm really sorry. I'll be going now.
Your address.
Huh? Eh?
Isn't your address in this direction?
Yes?
You don't know?
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Yes, my place is in the same direction you're walking towards, but should I really keep barging forward after you make me sound like a creep? Oh, this makes me think of, a clip I saw. How it was, like, a path through a forest, and the lady has her cell phone and she's recording, and she's like, hey, this guy has been following me like a creep. And she points the phone at the guy, and the guy is like, yeah, because we're both on the same path that goes in one direction. So obviously I'm gonna go in the same direction as you. And then he walks ahead of her. Maybe I did start talking and walking with her without thinking about it, but it is really strange to share a conversation with a coworker boss on the way home. Or is it just me who makes a social interaction weird? I make every social interaction weird. Again, regardless of the reason, it is weird for the two of us to be at an impasse in the middle of the street like this. Is your place in the same direction? Oh no, now I really do sound like a creep. Sorry,
It is. I suppose we can travel together for the time being.
Right, thank you. Sorry, I really don't mean to make you feel uncomfortable or anything. Akemi inclines her head, but doesn't say anything else and continues on walking. I take that as a cue to shut my mouth and follow. We end up not talking much for the rest of the way. I'm too flustered, and Akemi, well, She never seems like someone talkative. Though I can't say it's unpleasant. In fact, the quiet companionship among the gentle bustle around us is oddly comforting, especially after several chaotic days on my end. Sometimes, just silence is nice. You know, two people hanging out without saying anything. That can be really nice. I've never really walked home with another person like this, not even when I was in school. The occasional companion I had was my sister, but she was mostly busy texting her friends instead of noticing me, while I was often too tired to even glance her way. Oh, that somehow made me remember a really old commercial. How it's a bunch of dads giving each other really bad advice, and one of them says, "You know how I save money? Having my kids hitchhike to school." It was a really old commercial too, like early 2000s. I don't know if this is technically any different, but I'm certainly more aware of Akemi's presence. And even though it's a bit irrational in me, I feel if I ask a question, Akemi won't give me an answer no matter what. It really is a strange yet comforting feeling. Ah, this is me. Thank you, and sorry for the troubles again.
See you tomorrow then.
See you tomorrow. Have a good evening.
You too.
I watch until her silhouette disappears down the road. Feeling strangely light, I unlock the door to my new studio apartment, conscious of the small smile I can't wipe away on my lips. Ooh, we're smitten! We're smitten! We must win her heart. Would you like a receipt? No, thank you. Here is your purchase. Thank you and have a nice day. Thanks, you too.
Can you rearrange the shelves on aisle 3?
Ooh, I like her outfit. Ah, the manga section, right? My library does have a manga section, although it's very small.
Correct. I'll be at the till.
I really like skirts that are like that. Hold on. Oh, we should probably save. I guess.
Correct.
Oh, I didn't know that we could do that. I guess there's no way to get rid of the chat box, but you can just barely see it. I really like it when women wear those pants, how like it's super high up. What's it called? Like mom jeans? Kind of like that. Except, yeah, how it's like that. Alright. It's been 3 days since I've started working here. There might have been a lack of instructions at the beginning, but in truth, there isn't much to learn about the job. The most taxing task would be reorganizing the shelves every few hours or so, but it's mundane. I wonder if we have to reorganize because people, like, pick up a book and then put it in the wrong spot. The customers are quiet here, Sayuri is the exception, and I have built up enough confidence to hold small conversations with them over the till. Akemi is as reserved as ever, but what I found difficult about her at first makes it easier to work with. She's very precise with what she wants done, and even when I make mistakes, she doesn't talk down to me or nag at me. That's good. We also share our way home after work, and I really appreciate the companionable silence. Again, Akemi doesn't talk much, but she always answers when I speak. Knowing that she pays attention warms me. Hold on. Let me drink some water. I'm finding it hard to read because of my stuffy nose. It's like, I had to pick today to do a visual novel. Knowing that she pays attention warms me. I don't know if I can actually call Akemi a friend, but I've never had anyone like that. Even if it's done out of politeness, the fact that she cares enough to do that makes a world of difference. All done.
Thanks.
Ah, you're heading out after or before lunch?
Before. If you need anything, please leave me a call.
It is really crazy that this game is free, considering that there's animations and voice acting. Alright, there's a shipment coming in at 3. Should I close earlier?
No. Please close the shop as normal.
Alrighty! Sorry, just gotta kind of catch my breath. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Really, everything is going so smoothly. I'm a bit paranoid that something bad is going to happen. I'm like that a lot. If things are going good, then I'm like, okay, what's gonna go wrong? But nothing really unexpected is going to happen to me, right? Just because the scenery has changed doesn't mean my mundane life will. It makes me a little despondent, but I can't help feeling somewhat relieved. As expected, this kind of life suits me best. I wonder if I really should go back next year. Excuse me, can you scan these for me, please? Ah, right away. Just because the store is often quiet doesn't mean I should get distracted on the job. Sorry about that, here's your purchase. Thank you. Say, you're the new employee, huh? Yes. Yes, I am. I see. That Akemi finally gave in and hired someone, huh? Yes? Feeling a bit uncomfortable by the sudden questioning, I give the middle-aged woman a placiding smile. There aren't any other customers in the shop, so I can't really hurry her. The first one Q and I did was a free visual novel. It was pretty good, but the latter parts dropped in quality. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, there are quite a few free visual novels on Steam. Akemi's already gone Akemi's already gone hours ago. Akemi's already gone hours ago, and the shipment won't come for a while. I really don't want to spend half an hour entertaining a noisy auntie. This was on itch.io. Oh, gotcha. You're not from here, are you? I'm not. No, I just moved here about a month ago. Oh my, that Akemi hired someone from the outside, huh? That's more in line, I think. Pardon? Are you school friends or something? You look a bit younger. So are you a lower classman? Okay, so I guess we are, dude. And it's gonna be ads in a minute. So in a minute we will be switching to the BRB screen so that nobody misses anything. We have no prior connection, no. I see. So she might go through with that thing. What a pity. Right, I have no idea what this auntie is going on about, but I'm certainly growing annoyed. I have no idea what Miss Akemi's plans for the store are. I'm just an employee. Okay, we're gonna be switching to the BRB screen, and we will be back when ads are over. I'm really sorry, everybody, but I really don't want anybody to miss anything at all. So, hopefully my nose unstuffs itself soon. So yeah, we will be right back! We will be back when the ads are over. Thank you so much for being patient. We will be back soon. Shortly. And we're back. Sorry about that, sorry about that. I did try to unstuff my nose. I did try to unstuff my nose while that was going on. I don't think it worked very well, but I wonder if it's just because of the cold weather. Oh, there's the controller. I definitely don't know her that well either. Somehow that was the wrong thing to say. Oh my, I suppose that makes sense. You are new to Mizuchi after all. Young man, you should really find a new job if you're planning to set root in our town. Oh boy. What? It makes sense that you don't know. You know, Akemi was never meant to be running this shop. She was studying in one of those big famous universities in the city to become a doctor. But it's tragic what happened to our family. Anyhow, the store was pushed onto her out of the blue, and while there's nothing wrong with the way she runs it, of course, it's easy to tell her heart isn't in it. Easy to tell? Lady, what are you on? There's never anything easy to tell with Akemi. But before I can try and dissuade her from babbling on, the auntie, well, blabbers on. You know, there's a new fancy neighborhood developer in town, and word has it that he's looking to buy out the place. Mrs. Takamura told me she saw Akemi meeting with him the other day. It's a shame if the place were demolished. The store's been here ever since I was a little girl, you know. But I can't blame Akemi for wanting to sell it off. Being a lawyer in a big town sure sounds more glamorous than toiling her young youth away among dusty old books. I want to say that's none of your business, but the auntie clearly seems like a regular, and I don't want to drive away what little traffic we have here. Thankfully, my savior appears in the form of the delivery man. Being earlier than scheduled, I aim to not quite apologetic smile at the auntie and slide away to do my job. I can't help but wondering about that somewhat irritating conversation. I feel a little guilty about it. I should practice what I preach. Akemi's business is none of my business, and I won't be here for long anyway. Our contract is only for 3 months, with the possibility of extension. Aside from my capability as a clerk, this possibility also depends on whether I'd stay in town beyond the summer, or if the nosy auntie's words are anything to go by, what Akemi would do at the store. I'm having flashbacks. Don't you ever have those moments? You just stand there and go, flashback! The sudden encounter with the auntie leaves me drained. It was almost like listening to my sister's gaggle of friends talking smack about their class. It's unpleasant, despite being intriguing. In the latter sense, it gives me a lingering sense of anxiety, like I've somehow done something wrong. Speaking of my sister, I did promise to call her sometime soon. Well, I'll have some free time since the store only opens half day on weekends. Akemi said she wouldn't need me around unless given prior notice. My stuffy nose! I really am wondering why my nose is so stuffy. It's like really, really stuffy. To the point that it's like really hard. It's getting hard to breathe. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. Maybe it's because of the unexpected conversation earlier, but I feel a bit somber today walking home. I wonder if Akemi has to deal with that a lot. Living in a small town surely is different, huh? Everybody knows everybody's business, or at least thinks they do. Mizuchi surely has its own quaint, quiet charms, but the luster is already wearing off for me. It certainly isn't as convenient getting places and doesn't have a lot to offer in the long run. They really don't have the instant broad noodles I like. Sesame and peanut flavored paste mix is the best, especially with some fish cakes. But all they have here are sour and spicy flavors. Ugh. Oh, Akemi, hi!
Hello.
A silent, awkward moment passes between us. Then Akemi turns to just leave. And that jostles me out of the stupor. Are you shopping for dinner?
Yes.
Do you, cook? A quick glance at her basket tells me that she probably does not. It's full of ready curry boxes and nothing else. An even more awkward silence stretches between us. I quickly clear my throat, blushing a little. I'm thinking of cooking up a feast tonight. Would you care to join?
With instant broad noodles?
Don't besmirch the good name of instant broad noodles. They make amazing stir fry, you know.
Wouldn't fresh noodles be better?
It's hard to get fresh broad noodles, especially out here, isn't it? Plus, after you blanch the instant noodles, it gives a really nice bite.
You seem to know a lot about this.
I know that there's some people who take the instant noodles and they mash it up and then put the seasoning in and then they just eat it like that. Well, I used to cook a lot at home. I wouldn't call myself a chef or anything, but I know how to make a pretty decent home-cooked meal. My sister's picky palate and my parents' tendency to be late home from work greatly contributed to my skills. I don't know if I'm thankful for that, but as long as I can feed myself decently enough, I'll count that as a blessing.
I have to decline, seeing that I have something planned for tonight. But I won't mind having something that doesn't come out of a frozen box every now and again.
Really? Yeah, let me know whenever. Most of my evenings are free, so yeah.
I see. I might take you up on that offer then. If I won't be too much of a bother, of course.
You won't be. You're always welcome.
Right. I shall be on my way then.
Alright, see you next week. Have a good weekend.
You too. Goodbye.
I end up not buying a lot of food for myself. Still, that little run-in with Akemi makes me feel a little lighter. If I was still at home, I wouldn't have had anyone offer a dinner invitation like that. Maybe this little town isn't so bad after all. This is the street I'm on. Ooh, quaint, cute, quiet. Totally your vibes. I approve. Uh-huh. Like I need your approval to begin with. You're showing me stuff, aren't ya? I rolled my eyes, deciding not to rebuke her. When I called my little sister this morning, I didn't expect her to want me to know where I live. It's kind of interesting that they didn't give the sister a sprite or voices. There's no sister route. Boo-hoo! Sometimes technology can be so troublesome. There isn't much I can do to decline her, since I've already made the terrible mistake of telling my meddlesome sister that I have the day off. And so here I am, in the middle of the street with my camera on. Oh, gotcha. Listening to her excited chatter. What? You think I can take a train over one of these weeks? You can show me around in person. I heard there's like a whole national park. Oh, and a historical market? I love shopping. Hey, are you researching right now? Well, duh. I thought there was just some sad village in the middle of nowhere, but it's really, really gorgeous. Uh-huh. Well, don't visit. since that's the point of me moving out here to begin with. Were you the one to suggest no physical contacts? Don't be the one to break your own rules now. I can't see her face since I'm turning the camera away at the moment, but I could clearly hear and imagine the pout on my sister's face. Fine, you're no fun. Yeah. Slowly, I stroll down the street, showing my sister this and that while listening to her chattering. Smallest ever? How cute! Oh, are you gonna show me your workplace? Huh? This place is pretty small, right? You could just walk over there, right? Yeah, but... Come on! Don't be so stingy! You should stretch your legs on and off anyway. Wait, blah, blah, blah. You should stretch your legs on an off day anyway. I'm falling asleep, man. No worries. If you gotta go to bed, Jazz Cat, that is a-okay. Go on to sleep, man. Sleep is like something I wish I got more of. But yeah, man, if you feel that you need to go to sleep, then that's all good. I've been up for way too long. Ooh. Yeah. Night, Jazz Cat. I hope that you have a good sleep. Thank you so much for being here, dude. Truly appreciate you. Fine. Hehe. Have a good one, Jazz Cat. Thank you again so much for being here. Appreciate you so much, my dude. Have a good sleep. Oh my goodness! What? I don't know how to voice that. Even though I was skeptical about showing her where I work, I can't help but feel a little smug. From the main street, you can see the mountain's lush green side, stretching in the clear summer sunlight. The buildings are only 2-storied, offering an unobstructed and breathtaking view of nature surrounding this town. The shops are not glaringly decorated like those in the city. Instead, baskets and small pots of flowers sit pretty outside, giving the already fresh-feeling street little, vibrant bursts of color. I can't believe you told me not to visit! You'd better take plenty of pictures for me, you hear? Yeah. So pushy, this sister of mine. Seems like a good place to live, though, not gonna lie. You're enjoying your time out there so far? Oh, I suppose so? It's a nice place to be, and it feels like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like time just slows down. It suits me, I think. I do miss some conveniences from the city, but I think it's a fair trade. Good. But you're doing all right, yeah? The question has me paused. She's worried. As much as I enjoy complaining about my sister on the surface level, I know she cares. Probably the only one who does, even though we technically have never been close. Regardless of how our relationship was before, there's no denying that she was there for me when I had the first meltdown of my life. I think I am, yeah. That's good. How are the parents, by the way? There's a small hesitation before she answers. They're the same. Yeah, good, I guess. Talking shit about me then. Well, it's not like I'm surprised. My decision to take a gap year, or several years, didn't go well with them. Heavy words were exchanged. Next thing I knew, I was on a train out here. Anyhow, quick, show me where you work. I don't think that's appropriate. The store should still be open right now. I don't want to be a bother showing up during opening hours. You're such a fuddy-duddy. At least I'm not rude. Who are you calling rude? Seriously, this girl, she needs to stop surprising me at every turn. Hi, Kemi. What are you doing out here?
Receiving delivery before the shop's closed.
Oh. Of course, my loud mouth of a sister decides to chime in right there and then. pretty miss. Are you the new girlfriend? Hey, what was that about being rude?
I'm his boss.
Sorry, Akemi. This is my sister.
I see. Hello. You don't have to work today.
Yeah, I know. I was just showing my sister around town, maybe getting something for lunch after.
I see.
Actually, speaking of lunch... Lynch? Actually, speaking of lunch, I gotta head out. Meeting up with Reiko and the others? You know it! I'll talk to you later! Nice meeting you, Miss Akemi. See you.
Goodbye.
After the disconnecting beep, an awkward silence hangs between me and Akemi. Or maybe it's just me. Akemi has already turned the signed order for the delivery man, while I'm just shuffling at the same spot. I really didn't expect to run into her. Should I just leave? But that would feel weird after my sister was being so brash. If you don't have any plans after, would you like to go and grab lunch together?
Yes. I do need to eat. Shop closes in 15 minutes.
Hold on. I have to turn the volume up for myself. Right. I can look up where to go then. Unless you already have a place in mind?
No. I was going to go home and have an instant meal.
On a lovely Saturday morning like this? That's unacceptable! That's what I'm thinking. But there's no way I'd ever say that. Besides, I have no right to anyway, since that's what my parents used to tell me back home. I grew up on TV dinners. My mom didn't cook, so I grew up on TV dinners. How the tables have turned. How the turns have tabled. Do you have any preference?
Something spicy, I suppose.
Gotcha. I remember the basket chock full of instant curry boxes and chuckled to myself. Who would have known my poker-faced boss loves spicy food? Actually, to me, she does kind of look like someone who would enjoy spicy food. Not gonna lie. As expected, it's blah 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 blah. As expected, it's lunch hour, so the place is pretty full. We are lucky to have snatched up a spot right upon arrival. The booth is a bit cramped, and the table creaks when we sit down. But the scent of the food wafting from the kitchen is downright irresistible. I could barely contain my excitement after we give our order. That smells delicious. Have you ever been here, Akemi?
I haven't.
Whoa, I asked randomly, but I didn't expect that answer. Really? How come?
This place was opened after I moved north to go to university. After I came back to town, there wasn't any opportunity to go.
Excuse me.
I don't make a habit of going to restaurants anyway.
I see. I'm a bit surprised that the friendly regular, Miss Sayuri, hasn't dragged Akemi out for a meal here already. Sayuri has a habit of dropping by every morning to give Akemi coffee, always black she said, and self-proclaimed herself a foodie. I thought they were pretty close, but that doesn't seem to be the case. No matter, determined to not let the conversation die, I ask. Was the store busy today?
Slightly. There was an influx of tourists coming in. The guide booklets and maps ran out.
Sorry, I'm having a little trouble breathing. I don't know why. I heard the hiking spots in the local national park are pretty popular?
Yes.
I think I need to stop asking her yes or no questions if I want any chance of it in a decent conversation. I am a bit anxious that Akemi might feel annoyed at me though. But considering how straightforward she is, Akemi would tell me if she doesn't want to talk, right? Do you know any places that's worth visiting? Since I have the weekends free, I'm thinking of exploring the area a bit. That seems to give Akemi a pause. She doesn't seem to wear a negative expression, but that's a good thing. Wait, so that's a good thing. Although I'm still not exactly sure how to read her.
The national park is nice. Best in winter, though.
Huh? Winter? How come?
Less people visiting.
Oh. Akemi dislikes crowds that much, huh? After a loss for words, I can only be thankful that our orders come out almost immediately after that. Since it's a curry house, we got their signature dish. The aroma that's been filling my nostrils delectably doesn't disappoint. The curry is rich, filled with tender chunks of vegetables and meat. Everything is seasoned to perfection, and the savory sauce goes so well with fluffy white rice. This is delicious!
Indeed. I've always thought going out for food was a waste of time and money. But something like this once in a while is not too bad. I like the coffee, I suppose.
I barely hold myself back from pointing out that it's Sayori who brings her the coffee, clearing my throat instead. It's nice to go out for good food sometimes. That's why they call it a dining experience, right? What sucks for me is that whenever we find a new dining place close by, then it always ends up shutting down. We go to a place, oh, the food's great, and then after a while, oh, the place has shut down.
I suppose. Having this once in a while might really not be bad after all.
That seems more like an affirmation to herself compared to the first time she said it. I chuckle slightly at that, but can't help wondering why this is Akemi's attitude to something as trivial as this. Some people have an aversion to going out, and that can be a financial thing. Either way, it's none of my business, and regardless of the reason, I think I should start asking Akemi to hang out more. What do you usually do on the weekends?
On the weekends?
Excuse me.
Sorting through paperwork and other work-related issues.
There can't be that much paperwork regarding the shop, can it?
More than you think.
Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, it makes sense that you wouldn't know. It's not information available to staff members otherwise.
Right, still, I didn't mean to overstep my boundaries. Sorry. The conversation effectively dies out then and there. In awkward silence between us, I'm reminded of the conversation I had with that noisy auntie the other day. That's probably what Akemi was talking about, right? Selling the shop and such. Is it because she's selling the shop that she has to deal with extra paperwork? Or is it the other way around? And either way, it shouldn't really impact me, should it? But how is Akemi feeling about this whole situation? And is it really my place to bring it up? I don't know. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Okay, there we are. She's not the kind of person to bring it up herself. And if she doesn't want to talk about it, she can always tell me that's none of my business, so Akemi? I don't know if this really is my place to ask, but the other day there was a customer who came in and, well, to be honest, it was quite nosy of her to talk about things like that. But I just don't want to say something since it is concerning a shop, so I heard there's a possibility of a shop being sold.
You are correct. It isn't your place to ask.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Even if the shop is being sold, everything would be finalized after your contract is over. There is no need for you to know the details.
Ah, is that so? Sorry. She doesn't even make a noise of acknowledgement at my apology. Our meal is quickly finished after, and other than a brief goodbye, there isn't any other words exchanged between us. Damn it. AJ Gelato, you really screwed up this one. Oops. My bad. I fight back a yawn and pretend to look busy by rearranging some stationery at the till. It's another slow day at the shop, and the old AC unit we have is not doing its best to keep out the sticky summer heat. I'm sorry, it's getting really hard to breathe. I don't know why. Like my chest is getting a little tight. I'm having a hard time getting breaths in between the reading. Yeah, this is really weird. I don't know if it's my stuffy nose. It's really, really weird. This was a really short stream. But we may have to end it here. I think we are gonna need to end it here, because I am having a lot of trouble breathing right now. Like, it's so weird. It's like my chest is really tight. I can't like breathe through my nose, and then I don't want to breathe through my mouth into the microphone, go into the microphone, you know? So I'm just having a really hard time. Sorry that this stream was so short! I'll try to make it longer next time. Really, really sorry, guys. I really wish I could go for longer, but I'm really not feeling great. I'm struggling. I'm really sorry, guys. I really wish I could go for longer. But yeah, I'm really not feeling good. My chest is like getting pretty tight. It's a hurtin'. I don't know if it's like anxiety or I'm getting sick or I don't know. But either way, I need to take care of myself. I don't want to keep pushing and then like it get worse. So yeah. Thank you everyone for being here. We will next stream. Excuse me. I didn't put more of this game for this week because I didn't know how long the visual novel was gonna be. I just knew that it was on the short side, and I didn't know for how long I would be streaming for, so I didn't know if I would finish it or not. So throughout the rest of this week, we are going to be starting, what's it called? Shadowrun Returns, I think, which I've been wanting to play for a really long time. And we do have one Uma Musume stream. But thank you so much for being here, and I'm so happy that I finally got YouTube working. Yeah. But thank you so much again. I will see you next time, guys. Thank you so much. See you next time.